We are togging it. Recording started.
We
Yeah,
straight
we're
togging
talking.
it,
Tog,
and
Yeah,
by
tog,
talk,
it,
tog.
I
talking.
mean my mobile suit.
I
I'm gonna
was
roll.
to make that joke. Sorry.
I'm gonna make a narrative dice pool on a D8 because we are missing Max.
Yes.
Ah,
First
7.
time.
There we go. In a real long time.
Okay. Ever since I became the DM, I hope I've been getting a better track record in that not being me. Um, as in missing sessions. Anyways.
No, we've been playing without you lots. I don't know what you're talking about. You're way behind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the conspiracies from TDA just didn't stop.
Yeah.
You've been playing my own game without me. You're like 10 episodes ahead. You're just waiting for me to catch
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, we already all have our Gundams. Like, we've all upgraded to our
Even though
mid-season.
it's like a Columbo episode, like a sitcom. Like we all know the outcomes, and it has no effect on the next episode at all.
Yeah, so, and Faust with the fucking, one more thing.
Okay, so let's get the session started proper then.
Mm-hmm.
You, Matro, you are currently still holding your cousin at gunpoint, her hands above her head, sort of positioned near the entrance of the suit. Just sort of in that area, that wall or piece of metal in between the suit and the cockpit, or the outside wall and the cockpit.
Slowly lower the weapon, which I may end up regretting, but I really don't feel like holding my cousin at gunpoint.
She doesn't seem to move. She stays there, her hands still above her head. Faust.
Yeah, sorry, I know we're having a serious start, but this is clearly how fast Jim is running at that show and his cousin right now.
Slow mo.
Anyway, yeah, so Faust is currently in the cockpit, responding to Matra's distress call, boosting in quickly, approaching. I assume on my monitor, the cool little pop-up camera will zoom in on the site, I assume.
Yes.
Did Foss hear what Matro was saying?
She cannot, but Faust, what you see right now is Matro sort of holding this person, what appears to be a young woman at gunpoint.
Can I roll to try and identify this woman? I know we met like once, but I don't know. Maybe we met during some Titan operation or some shit. I don't know.
Because you met once, I'm going to say, let me get your sheet up, or someone's sheet at least. Yeah, this is going to have to be a tact, sorry, not tact, poise, poise, yeah, poise awareness.
Okay.
Awareness covers a lot of bases, I'm noticing.
It's the large
Is it-
descriptor for perception, basically.
That and investigate, really.
Well, also memory.
Yeah. So you said a 4 is an awareness. That's a 9, and I got.
I will say
-4.
-2, I should clarify.
-2, so that's a 7, but that's still a 4. So 4 success.
4 success, even at -. Okay. 4 successes, I'm going to say you look at the nose and it's like, wait a minute. This is someone related to Matro. You can say that for certain.
All right. So while Faust is approaching the mobile suit boosting up, seeing that face and kind of seeing the fact that Metro is lowering his gun, Faust is going to quietly just cut the afterburners and just come sliding to a halt. I'm sure, like, I would be noticed, even at this point, considering I'm a fucking 18-meter mech and I've been approaching them for, like, the past 20, 30 seconds. So I'm sure I'm already in view of them, but I'm just gonna ominously stand in the background. Or, well, rather close, but you know.
linger.
You see.
I'm gonna link.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
You see Raucha, Matro. You see her sort of look over at the gym too. It's a bit uncanny to see it in a different color, huh?
And I suppose I can't remember what the hell we've actually repainted these. If they actually look that much different or not.
We painted them in the Nemo colors.
Oh, okay.
They
Then.
are green.
Oh, I do like the Nemo colors, so I'm okay with
Yeah,
this.
Nemo colors, best mobile suit livery.
Well, seemed important to not get them confused with regular Titan colors. I can't remember last episode. I actually asked her why she was a Titan, other than getting the clap back of like, I should understand, because man, Matra does not understand.
It's called the grind set, Matro. You used to have it before 10 years in the joint made you a fuck.
And I believe it was 2 months. I got off crazy light. Thank God for other people's influence.
Meddlesome uncles.
Yeah.
Thank God. Right? Yeah, but
Um, you kind of like she looks back. What's going to happen to me then?
Well, I don't plan on shooting you, and I'd rather not have to take you prisoner at this point. Yeah, I guess we will just ask her. So why the Titans? I thought like because like her dad kept me out of the Titans as much as he could. Why is he allowing her into it? I thought he kind of hated the whole idea of yet another branch of the military that is siphoning funds.
You sort of see her like bite her lower lip. Things have been changing a lot. A lot back in Seattle. It's prestigious. It's a peace treaty. If I'm in the Titans, then there may be some harmony between the Nashes and the Navy and this entire political struggle that's been going on above my head.
Yeah, then. But surely you can see the Titans can't be worth that. Like all the things they do, all the oppression that they're responsible for. Like how can you choose to serve under that? The family reputation isn't worth that.
What else is? You've grown up all your life the same as me. It's all been about the family reputation. It's all been for the family. This is for the family, Matro. You going off and doing God knows what, burning a hospital to the ground. You think that was good for the family? What do you think of the people who had to pick up the pieces?
Yes, Matro respond. It wasn't about family, it was about service. I thought Federation was something we devoted our lives to, in service to something that was worthwhile. What happened in that facility was not something I thought any honorable officer could carry on supporting. I would hope you'd be able to see that too. I guess at this point, I'll ask, what do you know about what happened? Because presumably that's not that's not actual information that's particularly well advertised.
I know enough. You can roll a tact empathy for that if you want to.
Sure. Tact. Empathy. I would like to spend a plot point to pass that by 1. I rolled a 8 and I needed a 7.
Okay. It's clear to you, at least somewhat clear. Just from how she says that, she looks away as she does. She thinks she knows everything, but from the tone of her voice, there's something that she doesn't. There's something that she's missing, and she's aware of that.
Oh, okay. I don't have time to get into it now, but I think there's more going on than you'll know. I have enough faith that if you knew what I knew, you would not be standing here in that uniform. However, I think our time is going to be somewhat limited. Was it you who was going through my apartment, or do I have some other lead I have to be tracking down?
You see her like, her face sort of contort, and then like, she's thinking, "Why would I go through your? Oh, God damn it!" She like sort of whispers under her breath, "If anyone was going through your apartment, it was Garyov."
That's
He hasn't forgotten you.
nice to be remembered occasionally.
In my opinion, maybe he should. I mean, after all, you shot me, in the middle of the desert? Garyov is Voucha's younger brother, Metro's second cousin.
Excellent, because
Other
it was
less
so
important
long.
up to this point in the narrative.
I think that's the first time he's actually been mentioned.
I think so too. It's I recognize that name because I reread the notes I gave Tired literal months ago. Character has not come up. It's very, very important. Huh. Well, that's concerning. Oh, God. She seems rather committed to this whole Titan thing, even though it's for, terrible reasons and not understanding. But I really don't feel like doing a big old info dump because I don't want to steal too much time out of this session.
It's okay, I got this. I point my beam spray gun at it. Just kidding.
She's in my cockpit. Please do not do that. That would be.
I got it.
disastrous.
Don't worry. I just have to thread the needle. It'll be just fine.
There's no needle to thread. They're both in the radius.
It'll be fine. It's like how fucking Sarah shot at the room Optimus was in, and he was somehow fine.
I don't like this plan. I don't like this plan at all. In fact,
I got it anyway. Yeah.
Best
please
case
continue.
scenario, your cousin dies.
see, that's still bad. These are not great.
You see she lowers her hands somewhat. She sort of clenches them, and as she looks at you, "I won't tell Father."
I appreciate that. The less. Oh boy, I don't want anyone else going gunning for me right now.
No, not because of you. It'd break him if he knew. I don't know if I can tell you anything, but there has to be something better than this. There has to be something better than whatever ideological war you subscribe to. Please. Don't get yourself killed for this.
I guess I'll naturally respond with I've devoted my life to the Federation. I was ready to die for it, and I killed for it. I can't stand to see it become something that I can no longer stand for. Or the Federation's, thanks to the Titans, we're deporting Earth Federation citizens back to space just because of the crime of being born somewhere other than Earth. How can we support this sort of thing? At this rate, we're not going to be any better than the damn zombies in the first place. Basically just trying to argue the righteousness of his cause. I don't know how effectively, but
Roll me.
Feeling-
You can roll if you want. This would be. Charm, empathy.
empathy. If I may spend another plot point just to have a halfway decent chance at passing this.
Any positive modifiers for
I will
the...
say by blood, because you can have a
And probably
+3.
Okay. Well then I will roll and just let the dice dictate what it may.
No narrative point?
Oh boy, dice don't like me. I'm glad I didn't spend it because it still would have been wasted. That is a 10. That is that's failed by 1 currently.
Well, you know what to do.
I'll spend to pass. It's the coward's option, but I feel
We have a lot, and we need you to do this.
yeah, I really need to.
We need to put her. We need to drag her out. If only Perry was here, he would have gone in a 10-minute ideological spiel.
I'm surprised Foss isn't saying anything.
Well, I'm chilling in the background. Give me a sec. Okay, if you want, I'm asking Fred. Do you want Faust to rock up?
Well, I guess we'll see how this plays out after spending that point. But it's
All
not
right.
a bad idea to have potentially
All right.
have some support
voice.
on this front.
All right. If anything, I'll rock up and I'll take off my helmet, and it'll be dramatic because I'm that one lady, and we'll see what happens.
You must have amnesia. You forgot that she's her.
She's her pronoun, woke.
Woke in my talk.
In my Gundam?
How the East has fallen.
Camille
the
has
Earth
blue
has
hair
fallen.
and pronoun. So what was the roll again? No,
I
So
believe.
I will spend a plot point to pass it. Just
okay. You
Guys,
see,
that's haven't been very kind today.
as she's hanging off of the cockpit, she doesn't have a response. She just looks away, puts her helmet back on. Actually, before she does, she looks over to the gym. Faust,
Yeah, what's up?
your computer kind of scans in, right? As you're looking through this conversation. You can't hear anything, but you see, as the Titan pilot seems to be on their way to leave, they sort of look directly to your gym camera. They sort of move one finger to move their eyelid down, and then sticks their tongue at you, puts their helmet back on, and sort of jetpacks away.
Oh, okay. Faust just lets out a sigh as she kind of registers. That was probably that one lady they had breakfast with 2 years ago. As the lady jetpacks away, Faust's gym just approaches Matro's gym, gives one last look to the fleeing Titan, looks down at Matro, and then he will see the cockpit open as Faust kind of steps off and takes off her helmet and just kind of looks at him.
Oh, this is not how I expect today to go.
Oh shit, that isn't one of the others. Faust just kind of looks at Matro. It's just like, can I roll to see what if I could sense what Matro is thinking at the current moment?
If you wish, and if Metro allows it, I'd say.
Yeah, go for it. I have to figure out what the hell I've got Metro thinking at this point.
I assume since it's Faust and his opinion of Faust is probably but yeah, do you want me to roll maybe a keen attack empathy with new type or?
I'm going to say Metro is an old type, so
So far.
For now.
because of how well you know each other, you can, but this is going to be keen empathy.
Okay, so my keen and my empathy, no new type bonus.
I'm going to say because of how long you know Metro, you can use your new type here.
Yippee! Time to flex my new type too. Ooh, yeah, pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. Very impressive.
Yeah, pretty cool. That's another 4 successes. I managed to roll a 5. Thank goodness.
Metro, if you want, you can roll a counter roll.
What do you want me to roll for the counter then?
For the counter, because this
No,
is
wait.
hiding.
I mean, I'm not sure he would be at this point.
If you
Kind of
don't want
taken
to, you don't have
utterly
to.
off guard by today's events.
This is an optional roll, so if you'd rather
Oh.
just have the scene play out,
Yeah.
then
This is a let it play.
yeah. Then what is Metro feeling?
Our main man, Metro.
I think for one thing, he's like pretty bitterly disappointed that his like idealistic cousin has signed up with the Titans for like purely political reasons. And also that his like big gamble that she was the one who was like the one going through his apartment trying to figure out what the fuck had happened. It wasn't even her. So yeah, I think disappointment is going to be the like major emotion he's feeling at this point. High hopes for the younger generation. It turns out he had him pinned on the wrong person, so at least so far.
All right. I guess. How do I approach this? So I sense this disappointment where he's just like, I've pinned my hopes on the wrong generation, and I guess Faust, if anything, because she has to start embodying the new type ideology. You know how it is.
Hate when I have to do that.
Hate when I have to
Yeah.
start being a new type. This shit
Just
sucks.
He loves it. He loves being a new type.
But I guess Faust would just say something along the lines of how to put it. She just is quiet as she just kind of says, I'm kind of stuck on what to say. Trying to think. Sorry.
Yeah, Metro just sees Foss standing there, not sure what to say or do.
Maybe, but I think if anything, Faust just says like he can see that unsure expression as with only one improv kid. So true as she is just kind of like Matra. I suppose it would only be right to say that you're if Faust is correct about the person your cousin that person is, and if they're anything like you, they're simply just as confused as you once were at 6 years ago when the war ended.
That's unfortunately not comforting, but understandable.
If anything, we'll most likely meet her again. It'll be up to you to try and not repeat the mistakes of the past. We can't let what happens between us happen between you and your family. There's a bit of melancholy in Faust's voice as she kind of says those parting words of "do not repeat the past's mistakes," as she really just puts her helmet back on, gives Macho one last look before closing the visor and re-entering the gym as she's going to wait for him to get back in. Let him soak in his thoughts. He wants to, think for him by himself for a bit, which he won't because he's the commander. So obviously he needs to start thinking soon. But yeah.
Yeah, I think with that, Matro's going to like pop his helmet off, sit back in the like jump seat there, reach in his pocket, grab a cigarette, and just like give himself like 2 minutes to think before getting back to work. Just probably just going to revolve around him like grabbing that Marasai and like dragging it back towards where collecting all the different wrecks together, trying to see what we can piece together out of this.
All right. I'll help drag it back too, and I'll just quietly, I guess, Faust will just kind of, you know, quietly watch Matro. Uh, hoping at least that her words can reach through to him through his big, thick skull, and yeah, return and if at well, I guess if anything, I'll play out what happens if she says, "Hey, what happens back there?"
As the two of you are coming back, Metro, you hear me open up a line to you, and I ask, "What took you so long?"
Had a unexpected passenger for a moment there, but that's been dealt with. Matro is not much for lying, so I don't know how. You're probably going to be able to pick up that there's a lot more being left unsaid on that front.
Unexpected passenger.
One of the Marasai pilots tried to hijack my suit.
Did you get him?
Well, I don't have to worry about them anymore.
But did you get him?
No, they got away.
Too bad. Now we're just waiting for Tiger to finish
Okay.
the comically
Just
big.
Comically big
Hey,
sandwich
Scooby.
bike.
Scooby-Doo ass sandwich.
Like it's Looney Tunes.
I paid $12 for this sandwich.
You're going to enjoy it.
It wasn't just for the sandwich, but not important. Okay. As they're closing in, and the day is starting to go a bit darker. Over the horizon, you see a yellow helicopter make its way through, sort of landing down in front of the convoy. The suits themselves, by everyone, are sort of been starting to pile up in the canyon. The heavy work really being done by Bucky. It seems that something is on his mind as he
Just
just seems
imagining
calm.
Bucky just like relishing and getting to boss people around.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like him.
The
Do these
helicopter.
guys look like news crews?
This is you see a big red G and N, and then under it Los Angeles in white letters.
Yeah. As I see these guys, it said, "Bonky, you're up."
All right, let's get our story straight real quick. What happened?
Who are you asking that to?
The group, our group. We've got to make sure we're all on the same page when we talk to the press.
So we were attacked by Titan aggressors at, I guess Faust, if he's asking like what happened here as a part of let's get our story straight for the press, Faust just kind of just says, just gives a simple answer of the Karaba group was ambushed by Titan aggressors during, during a convoy or, you know.
Sure, yeah. What were we doing there? That's what they're gonna want to know.
Faust simply,
Picking up
she'll
wreckage
just
from a fallen AUG ship.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell them that's how we get resupplied. What are we gonna tell them? We're not gonna be honest about where we get our supplies from. Crazy?
Why?
No supplies. What are you talking about? We rescued crewmen, and after he evacuated their ship.
We got the crewmen with us still.
Yes.
Bonky does like finger guns at Mary. Oh, it's not Marion. It's just some Yahoo.
Not right now. Yeah, just some Yahoos and not Wongley.
All right, Yahoos and not Wongley. He does like finger gun. You guys are with me.
You see, Gemini, the not
hastily ripping the AUG patches off of their normal suits.
Yes, you see them all sort of just doing so. So the cover story is that these are not AUG, these are Anaheim.
These are Anaheim.
Ooh.
No, they are.
No. Traders from Jupiter. Jupiter convoy.
Okay.
Can you guys do a Jupiter accent? You turn and look right at them.
Gemini, you actually see, sort of goes back into the ship. And the other two are like, well, how to do I be damned?
Thumbs up. We're doing. It's like nobody in California. That's what people in California think a Jovian accent looks like. Bonky takes one of the Velcro AUG patches that they were wearing and puts it on him because he wasn't wearing one, because obviously he's not wearing a distinctive insignia when he's out in his normal suit, in case he gets captured. So he takes one of them from him, slaps it on him, and we're gonna go talk to the press.
Question.
I'm gonna grab some dice real quick.
Wait, where is the press? Why are we going to our contact?
No, they came to us. That's what the helicopter was.
Right.
All right.
Ready to rock.
All right, boys, now listen closely. You guys are from Jupiter. You got your hole punched in a shoal zone. Fell to Earth. Zeke's thought that you were supplying AUG when actually AUG came and saved you. Bish?
Wait, so Titans are Zeeks?
Did I say Zeke's? I meant Titans the whole time.
He does that sometimes.
I do that.
One of them like punches them in the rib, and it's like, he's a veteran from the war, don't mind it.
Bonky just sort of shrugs at this bank error in his favor and says, all right, shoal zone. Titans Titans thought that you were smugglers and were going to kill you. They were going to kill you. Got that?
Yes, they were going to kill us. I mean, they were going to kill us, so I feel like that's...
Barky just like, he does the, hold on. And then it's like, all right, I want you boys now listen closely. We're going to make those Titans pay, but the biggest tool in the AUG's arsenal, it isn't Gems, it isn't Nemos, it isn't Gundam Mark IIs, or
You don't know what a
Gigrafivars,
Gundam
or
Mark II is.
giraffes, or
Gundam
giraffes,
Hazel.
or giraffes, or barbarians, or whatever they're coming up Anaheim. But the biggest tool in our arsenal, words and ideas. Come with me.
You sort of drag them along, actually. Out of the helicopter, you see a very disheveled, slightly less disheveled looking blonde woman.
Oh, is this our disheveled looking blonde woman?
This is your disheveled looking blonde woman.
Yay!
You see Andre Hall come out, the cameraman sort of holding it steady, detaching
Class
it
here
from
from
the helicopter.
Disco Elysium.
Yeah, actually.
That's how I've been imagining her, yeah.
And then you see another man, a sort of more formal looking man with a sort of Jimmy Neutron-esque like little hair swivel.
That's horrifying.
He looks like an ice cream cone.
Come out as well.
Like non-Euclidean haircut. Okay.
You see recognition enter her face before she sort of like, stays herself up.
I shoot her a knowing glance.
Andre Hall with the GNN reporting. We were following the scene as close as we could, it seems to be, and she sort of turns herself to the camera. An ongoing skirmish between what we can identify so far as remnants, as members of the Anti-Earth Union group and the Federation's formed anti-insurgency unit Titan. And she turns over to Bonky. It seems that we're coming in on the survivors of the skirmish, and moving the camera over. Hello, would you like to introduce yourself?
Bonky is about to introduce himself as a sub-lieutenant. Realizes sub-lieutenant's kind of low for an official spokesman, but leaves it at what it is. I'm Sub-Lieutenant Bonky Birio. I'm a member of AUG, representing the Carbo organization. And, well, it wasn't a skirmish. We prevented a massacre, really, is what happened here today. These brave Jovians of the Jupiter fleet had run aground on a shoal zone in orbit and were forced to deorbit into California. They had no choice of where they were going to land. Now, the Titans, we all know the Titans, right? They saw unidentified objects that weren't responding to their hails entering into California. And now the Titans would have you believe that these men, these civilians, these brave Jovians who plumbed the deeps of the solar system were criminals. They took them as smugglers, as terrorists, and, with the classic Titan disregard for human rights, dignity, and well-being, were surrounded them. They were about to kill them. We were lucky that we were nearby and that we were able to prevent really a horrible massacre from happening.
You sort of, she sort of turns to you and with the camera, like, intermediately. So you're saying this was an ambush on the Titans of a preconceived notion that the Jovian fleet was terrorist from low Earth orbit, then?
They're Titans, ma'am. They assume anyone who isn't a Titan is a terrorist.
Do you have any confirmation on this bias?
Well, not to confirmation that it was the Titans? Sorry, I'm not quite sure what you mean.
She sort of looks, actually, no. You see the man sort of come in, the man from behind with the Jimmy Neutron looking haircut, and he says, just sort of actually bumping into Andre Hall, like sort of pushing her out of the way and getting himself in the camera, in the frame. Johnson Mayer of the, of GNN, What makes you say that we should believe you that these are Jupiter, that these are uh, Jovians?
Jupiter,
I'll just
Jupiter
let them.
Energy Fleet.
Jeff boys. Well,
I should
frankly,
know these guys are from
I
Jupiter.
well, I turn and gesture to them. It's like, would you prefer to speak for yourselves? I'd hate to say something untrue on your behalf.
You see the sort of who looks to be the pilot of the ship sort of stand up. Well, I'll say our ship's registered with the Jupiter Energy Fleet. We can check it if you want. I'm sure you, as reporters, are experienced in that. Sort of sarcasm on their voice. We've been flying in. We were just running in with the. We crashed near the shoal zone and had to make an emergency landing. If it wasn't.
Well. Join us, Ensign Bucky Goldstein.
Well, look who it is.
In all fairness.
Well, if it
Nearly
isn't the
an hour and 30
boys.
left.
Well, the state of the shoal zones around the Earth is absolutely a matter of public record. It's actually a miracle there aren't any more incidents in the Jupiter Energy Fleet. The Federation is far more concerned with channeling funds into mobile suits it doesn't need and Titan uniforms instead of clearing our space lanes and making it so that the fundamental functions of the Earth sphere can continue.
How many colonies have they made since the wars ended? None.
-1.
Fucked up.
Oh, hello.
I'm
Bucky.
sorry. I genuinely forgot we were playing today. I've been playing fucking Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Ooh, good call.
Good game. Good game. I can't blame you.
Anyways, these reporters.
I'm
So-
charming the press.
Bucky,
Okay,
you are
good,
currently
good
in
job.
your Rick Dios, and you've been helping clear up the debris of the last fight. You and a few of the other gyms, by some of your co-pilots, have been sort of picking up the remains of the various gyms and other mobile suits of the Titans and sort of putting them in a pile for either spare parts or destruction. When out of the corner of your eye, you see a helicopter land and a series of events unfold as Bonky seems to be sort of like dressing himself up alongside two of the pilots of the cargo that had landed, and now doing an interview with the press.
Oh, how can I ruin this and make it way worse than just a horrible situation? I'm just gonna stand in the back and look cool. This is what I do best.
This is Bonky Beerio speaking.
Yes, you sort of see behind you a little boom, boom, boom. That sort of low rumble as a mobile suit steps in your presence, as the Rick Dios is sort of moving in the background.
I step back so that the cameras can get a really good shot of the Rick Dios and
now everyone knows our
livery. Oh, sorry.
And now everyone knows that we have our own mobile suit capabilities. Oh boy.
Don't ask where they don't know where we got it from.
Sir, is that a Zaku? A gym? What is that?
The sub-lieutenant is currently muted. This
Which is business.
They're businessmen doing business.
Good, I
I
can go
imagine-
back to my soup.
I imagine Faust and fucking the Anaheim dude are looking at Bucky just like rock up with the fucking, new
I couldn't see them already.
new highly also yes it is. New I guess top secret would be the term. Just like, this new top secret mobile suit developed for the AU specifically, just getting a nice good shot of them instead of like in the distance, and they're just both standing there just like
We were given no such orders to maintain the secrecy of this unit.
this is how we're gonna
If they want to yell at us about that, that's their fault for not giving us that guideline. Like, I'm not gonna tell them what it's called or what it can do.
Your
But,
mother!
like, I'm not
You're
gonna like
not.
deny its
not.
existence.
I might pause here. A meteor crashes down, instantly killing Bonky and everyone else. End of campaign.